You know what I'm doing? I'm just checking to make sure my notes are here. Yes, the notes are here. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. How are we doing, Star Fam? How are we? Oh, listen. I had to get a new one. I had to get a new one. You know I use my other one. Down to the very last drop. Hey. Down to the very last drop. It's not a game. It's not a game. Peppermint hands. Something don't seem right. Something is up. Am I going to have to retire this scent? I think I might have to retire this lotion. Something is up. Okay, I'll look into that. Anyway, how are we doing? Y'all know I got my handy dandy on the go scent, ready to go. Oh, guys, look. Stuff is getting packed up. Oh, the studio is coming down. It's coming down. God is good. Oh, yep. You see? This is my thing for the camera. And look. TV on boxes. We getting out of here. Ciao, it is time. NikkiStar TV Studios is coming down. It's coming down. And on to bigger and better. On to bigger and better. Let me get, what time is it? We've been in here about 3 minutes. Let me get some of your comments because I like to chat with my fam before we get into it. And then we would get into it. Caitlin is here. Ding dong, the shrimp is dead. I feel like she's coming back. Do you guys get that? I feel like there's no way we had this character who was like the main character since like episode 2. And now all of a sudden she's just gone like that in the beginning. The only way that I would believe that she's not coming back is if Sarah becomes the new Shanae-Nay, and it's looking like Sarah will be the new villain of the season. So maybe that's why they got rid of her so easily. But I don't think that Bachelor Nation is done with her. Good TV. She was good TV. Oh, everything, all my stuff is packed up, so there won't be any sounds. Just so you know, if you guys cash app or anything, I'll just have to go back to the Audible. There it is. There it is. Hey, it does. Thank you so much for the Venmo. Ades says, I've been going for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off. Welcome back, Nikki. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Ades, I had that on my my Yelp list of places to try in ATL. So yes, I will try Dessa. That is on the list. And you guys will all see that on the new channel, which is coming. I'm telling you, I will not do that to you if it was not soon come. And it's soon come. Just you wait. Oh, thank you so much, Adez. Thank you. I liked it. Thank you so much. You know, if you guys send me like a super chat or anything, I'm going to have to go cha-ching because everything is ready to go. We're ready to go. Hey, LaShonda. LaShonda said, go on ahead and like the video because you know you will. You know you will. Hello, Star Family. Hey, LaShonda. How are we doing? Hey, fam. How are we doing? Oh, it's Elizabeth. I always call her Emily. She looks like an Emily to me. Let me change that right now. Thank you so much, Caitlin. Let me change that right now. She does not give Elizabeth to me. She gives Emily. I've been calling her Emily since day one. Let me change that right now. Thank you so much, Caitlin. One day I will have a NikkiStar TV like studio. And Caitlin, you will definitely be the one in charge of like all of the Bachelor Nation stuff. Oh my gosh, because listen, you be catching stuff I be missing. And it's on my channel. Let me change that right now. Oh, and thank you all for showing me so much love on my Married at First Sight video and my love during lockup chat. Thank you. You know, it's difficult when you've been gone for so long. You feel like, people are going to leave and you're not going to be able to maintain, the views and things like that. That is on my mind, but, my mental health was more important. But I just wanted to say thank you all so much. The views keep on going up, and it's because you guys are liking and sharing, and I absolutely appreciate it. Elizabeth. Child, why do I call that girl Emily? She looks like an Emily. She's too old to change her name. But you give Emily. You give Emily, Elizabeth. You give Emily. There it is. It's changed. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you so much. Let me get some more. Hey guys, listen to the NikkiStar TV. General Tracy said, Star family, please like the video. It helps the channel grow. We looking to get to 2.25 million by the end of the year. It's doable. It's early. We can do it. Thank you so much, Tracy. Guys, Tracy has a store. She makes all of my t-shirts and all of my trendy cups that you see here. Please go and support our girl, Tracy. Please put your store link in the chats if you would like to. But I would love the Star family to go and support you because I love all of your things. I cannot wait for Juneteenth. I'm gonna wear the hell out of that Juneteenth shirt. Thank you so much, Tracy. I've been waiting for Juneteenth to wear that. Hey, Desiree. Lauren, yes, that's my hood. Oh my God. Hopefully, if I ever do a meetup there, we will definitely connect. I love me some Philly, and I'm so glad that I'll be a lot closer, part-time at least. Simply Simone, I think it's time for me to retire it. I just had a moment. It may be time for me to retire it. Hey, Megan. Megan said Susie made her one-on-one date in the middle of a lead season. She's playing chess while the others are playing checkers. Absolutely, and we will get into that. Hey, Kate, glad that you're here. Made it to the live. Hey, NikkiStar, can't wait for this batch chat. Thank you for being here. What's up, Christina? Hey, Shonda. Hey, Leah. Oh my gosh. Ding dong, the shrimp is dead. You guys are crazy. Crazy. Oh, absolutely, Caitlin. Juicy. Probably their highest views for this season because I don't think a lot of people are tuning in. We told y'all. Y'all don't listen. Y'all know everything over at that show. Y'all don't listen to the people who watch it. Nothing against Clayton, but there was just not enough for us to build up to want to watch his season. Like, you guys had already casted him by the time, I forgot her name. I was about to call her Rihanna. What is her name? Michelle season. So we already went in knowing that he was going to be the pick and already feeling some sort of way about that because it was like we just had no choice in the matter. Like, we don't have a choice, but it's like, at least let us, speculate or something, or just make us think the casting process is still going on. So that kind of soured everybody's taste for this show because you're already letting us know that you're casting people on the Bachelorette season to be the Bachelor. So you literally have somebody there who is faking it like everybody else. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. But we go along with the love stories on this show, right? But you're like you're showing your hand to us when you do that, right? And then you pick somebody who was not, I'm not going to say that Clayton wasn't good TV, but he just did not have the same effect on the viewers as a Rodney. Like, we just had a better relationship, or a better viewer relationship with a Rodney character. So it's I'm not shocked that a lot of people aren't tuning in, to be quite honest with you. Irene, that's what's up. An OG. So I've been watching you since 2018, Nikki. I'm so proud of you. Can't wait for the next chapter for you. ATL we go. Absolutely. But I'm not leaving LA. I still have a home here. It's just, we're putting roots in Atlanta right now. And then who knows where we're going to be. Like, I might, put roots somewhere else. Who knows? But I realized that during the pandemic that I do actually have a lot of freedom that I've never really tapped into because I've been chasing my career for so long. And I'll talk about it in another video, but it was like essentially my career was like my God. Like I did everything around my career. Now I'm doing everything around me. And I love it. I love that feeling. Ain't no feeling like being free. Al Boogie, absolutely. Absolutely, Al Boogie. We have our staff. NikkiStar TV Productions is staffed. You, of course, are a part of the family. And so is everybody. The Star family is here. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Ashley said, hi, family. You are glowing today, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Shawanda. Shawanda said, Nikki, please do a skincare video when you have time. Your skin is so beautiful. Absolutely. All of that is the other channel. And the only reason why, if you guys don't know, I've said it before, but I'll just reiterate. The only reason why I'm not doing the content that I'll be doing over there here is because of the algorithm. Like my stuff will get buried here because YouTube has crafted an algorithm for me that is designed around reviews and comedy, right? So for me to throw that on this channel, not everybody will see it. When I was trying to do different stuff on this channel, people would be commenting on my video 3 months later, like, I didn't know that this was on here. I didn't know that you did stuff like this. It's because YouTube is not going to share that content with you. They're not going to share all of my content. They're going to share the content that they think that people like. So if I'm posting about skincare on the channel where I'm normally doing batch chats, they're going to suppress it. And I work too damn hard to get my content suppressed. So I'm just going to, do a lifestyle channel and, start working on that algorithm there. But I would definitely do it here. I would not want to have 2 pages, but, this ain't my platform. So I have to work how the platform works. Hey, Nona. Nona said, love you, Nikki. Didn't watch the season clips here and there. Didn't watch the season clips here and there. Just here to support. Thank you so much. Hey, Mama. Mama Star is in the building. I didn't want to scare me. Listen, we're trying to be better here. Listen, the channel is growing. Words have power. I'm trying to be a better host. I'm trying to be a better host. We could get messy when it was like 1,000 of us. Now we're no longer in the living room, right? Oh, yeah, listen, Philly, it's a great place to be. It's also a great place to visit. I'm from there and I love to visit and I love to get out. So it's a great place to visit. I recommend getting like an Airbnb, staying for a week downtown. Stay downtown. If you are not from there, stay downtown. You will have a great time. Full of history, full of culture, full of hot men. For everybody who love them East Coast boys, you will get them in Philly. Just so you know. I'm going to get Tashi's comment and then we are going to get into the batch chat. Tashi said, I only watch the show so I can watch your reviews. LOL, I need to catch up. Oh, thank you. Listen, you don't got to give that show a view. You can give me a view, though. Doing all this free press for them, and they still not trying to work with the kid. But it's okay, because when they do come, I'm charging them extra. That's what I always say. Don't get mad. Just charge them extra. Period. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Stay away from them gentrified areas. Stay away. Downtown is touristy. So to be quite honest with you, you'll get the more bang for your buck there, and that's the place that's most secured because that's what Philadelphia officials care about. What any city or state's officials will care about is the epicenter of the tourist attractions, right? Because that just means money. Hello, welcome to the capitalist nation that is America. Oh, thank you so much, Ashley. Ashley said, I think I started Nikki's reviews for Peter season. Best Bachelor reviewer. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, so Philly is the best. I love it. I love my city. I love where I'm from. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. You're my Star family. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did say that I was gonna take one more comment, but I have to take. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm multitasking, right? So because we are downgrading over here, I'm selling stuff. So like people are like hitting me up like, is it still available? Can I pick it up? Do you are you willing to negotiate? No. Absolutely not. So I might be having to answer some stuff while I'm doing this review. Forgive me. Multitasking, multitasking. Is it Danae? Danae? Hey, Danae. Danae said, did you see Michelle and Nate with Rihanna? Absolutely. I love me some Michelle. I love me some Nate. Girl, you picked right. You picked right. I love them. I love seeing them with Rihanna. I will say with Michelle, I was like, can you just back up a bit? First of all, Rihanna was up in that event unmasked and pregnant. I will say, I think she took the necessary precautions and made sure that everybody was, vaccinated and COVID tested. For her to be so comfortable being with child, being around all those people, I would have to think that the necessary precautions were put in place. But I will say, I was like, Michelle, back up on Rihanna. Like, this is the first time y'all meeting. It was a lot, wasn't it? She was like all up on it. I was like, you just met her for the first time. And no, I'm not a part of the Navy because I feel like at my big age, I need to. At my big age, I gotta graduate out of these fan groups. But I'm Bayhive forever. Know that. I'll be 60 in the Bayhive. It is what it is. 90, okay? Repping the Bayhive, ready to cuss somebody out over Beyonce in Jesus' name. Anyway, I just feel like, I feel like I age out of the Navy. I just can't be scrapping. I can't be scrapping with people over Rihanna. No shade. But I was just like, you a little close. Like ASAP, get your baby mother. Come on. But they look cute. They look cute. I was happy that Michelle was, feeling comfortable in, A-lister spaces, as she should. As she should. Oh, so great. So great. So great. Thank you, Irene. Thank you. Kimberly said, hi, Nikki, from I know you corrected it, Cameroonian sis from Germany. What's up, Cameroonian family? Because I feel like, I'm not sure. I haven't done my 23andMe because I'm not going to give the Mormons my DNA. But I feel like I'm Cameroonian, right? Don't you? I feel like it's in the cheekbones. I think so. All I know is that I'm black mixed with black. Anyway, we're going to end with this Bayhive forever. Let's get into this review. Throw your tomatoes if you must, but Shanae-Nay showed up to work and gave us a season. She leaned into that villain role so flawlessly, and you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. For that girl to be performing the way she was performing in front of her castmates, in front of Clayton, and then to get in her confessional and be like, tears. Oh, it's so hard to get them to come on cue, but I was able to do it. Perfect villain. She caught me off guard with how good she was, which makes me feel like, Shanae, I don't think you like Clayton. I think if they're already casting the leads for the next season before they even get on their season that they will meet us on, why wouldn't they already cast the villains? I feel like Shanae-Nay was already cast because her edit happened so quick. She flipped so quick. She flew to the top so quick. So I think that she was already cast to be the villain on this show before we even got to know her. She was already the villain, I think. Thank you, Adaz. Adaz said for another Venmo, cha-ching. Adaz said, didn't Dr. Dre look good at the Super Bowl? Thank you for the Venmo. Are you from LA? Because, girl, the streets been talking. Thank you. Thank you so much for the Venmo. Ciao. And I only feel comfortable saying that because I live in the Valley. If I was in Inglewood, I would be agreeing with you. Girl, he fine as wine. Can't wait to get me a taste. Lying. Lying. Anyway, and to be quite honest with you, the way Shanae just flawlessly lies without blinking is absolutely diabolical in the real world. In this world, in the reality TV world, she's great. She's great. And I honestly feel like she's going to try to make a name for herself in the reality TV world, become the white Omarosa. Maybe that's reaching. But I think that she can definitely make a name for herself because she's good. She's good. She's very producible. You know what I mean? She will give it, she will play the role that you give her. And I think she's going to have a life outside of this on different reality TV shows. I think she's going to pull a Blake. Like Blake is, getting on all different kind of reality TV shows, dating within the reality TV show world outside of Bachelor Nation. Well, he done swung that hammer to every, half of that was willing in Bachelor Nation. So I don't think there's any more vaginas for him to jump into. So he had to jump out into another reality TV pool. Good for him. Good for him. So he's making, this is his job now, being a reality TV star. And I think Shanae could do the same thing. Good TV. Good tears. Good TV. Let's talk about the 2-on-2 date with Shanae-Nay and Genevieve. Did you notice that Shanae was calling out Genevieve and like the things that she thought that she was doing, but it was actually things that Shanae-Nay was doing? I was like, you're protesting too much and you're projecting because it's obvious, because we have the footage. It's obvious that you are putting what you do on Genevieve and it's not making any sense, which is why when Clayton asked her if she was an actress, she was like, I'm trying to process this right now. I don't know what's going on. She was clearly shocked because what? It just came out of nowhere. But I think Shanae-Nay didn't have anything on Genevieve. So what she put on Genevieve is what she was doing because she knows that what she is doing is absolutely terrible, which is why the Women Tell All is going to be delicious. They are going to drag her for filth in unison. Anyway, so I think because she did not have anything on Genevieve, she used what she was doing, which she knows is awful, clearly, and she put it on her and hoped that it would stick. But I think at this point, Clayton just realized that Shanae-Nay is just involved in too much drama for it to be everybody else. Like at some point, it's you. You know what I mean? It just can't be everybody every time. It's you. So he gets rid of Shanae-Nay. The queen of shrimp is gone. Unfortunately, but it seems like Sarah is going to quickly take her place. So I will allow it, which is why I think they got rid of Shanae-Nay so quickly. I think they got rid of her so quickly because there was another villain coming up in the ranks and they wanted to focus on that. I will say another reason why I think that Shanae-Nay, I don't know why I'm saying her name like that. I think because that's how she says her name, Shanae-Nay. I think another reason why I think that Shanae-Nay was a producer pick, clearly hired to be the villain of the show, is because when Clayton cut her, she's so good at fake crying. She was not good at fake crying this moment. Like the fake tears just would not come. And at the end of it, you could see her kind of smirking, like she couldn't, like she was trying to hold in her laughter because she just was not invested in the guy. She clearly came here to do one thing and she did it. That's why her confessional was so short. Because Shanae normally gets long confessionals. Her confessional was short because she just could not keep it together. The girl, I think as soon as the director yelled cut, she bust out laughing and was ready to go. She got her check. She got a good little bonus. And now she's ready to leave and move forward and, do her bidding on Paradise. And she's going to kill on Paradise. And I think what this show is going to do, unfortunately, I don't think it's the right move, but I think what they're going to do is have Shanae-Nay and Elizabeth, I was going to call her Emily, Elizabeth/Emily on the same season. And the only way I think this will work for the show is if Elizabeth has a redemption season where she becomes the main character and they focus on her love story and then they focus on the takedown or redemption of Shanae-Nay. That's the only way that it will work because you just can't put Emily, who was, let's be honest, not bullied, but she was mistreated and not made fun of, but Shanae-Nay made her mental issues, her neurodivergent issues, a um a knife, right, and used it to stab her with it many times, and to the point where it made her extremely uncomfortable. So I hope if the show, when the show puts Elizabeth, I got it right, Elizabeth and Shanae-Nay on the same season, that they make Elizabeth the main character, because she deserves that since she didn't get her fair share on this season. Hold on. What was that? Did I get another message? Hold on, guys. I got a response. Let's see. Okay. I might have sold something. We will find out later tonight. Anyway, let me get back to my notes. So let's move on from the shrimp queen. So when Genevieve comes back, or no, not Genevieve, when the producer or whoever comes in and takes out Shanae-Nay's luggage, let's talk about the ladies' reactions, right? I don't know if it's the Philly in me. Or maybe I'm just, I'm grown up. I'm a grown up, so I think I see things a little differently. But the way the ladies reacted to Shanae-Nay's luggage being removed, it was giving lame. It was just giving lame, because why are y'all crying? What y'all crying for? Like when the luggage was taken out, you crying for it? Like, I just don't. I like these ladies are not teenagers. Some of them were probably a teenager. Maybe Sarah was a teenager, like what, 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, but you guys are grown women. Grown women. You're crying because Shanae-Nay is leaving because she was that horrible to you. Stand up. What was that girl? What was the whole thing that she said in her video, her TikTok that's going viral? She's like telling women to stand up. Stand up. Like, what are you doing at your big age? Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. Y'all not like big age, but you're big age enough to not be like falling apart because some chick from Montana or wherever she is was getting y'all together in her confessionals. It doesn't seem like Shanae-Nay was that girl to be getting the girls together to their faces. So y'all crying and cheering and popping bottles, it was giving lame. It was giving lame, especially Marlena. The herpes virus, the herpes outbreak is ended, ladies. Let's cheer. Marlena, hey, you doing too much. You're doing just too much. And I'm starting to get irked by her, and I hate it because I was rooting for her. And she's just starting to irk me the way she's acting on this show. But when like the luggage was removed and just how the ladies reacted, I was like, okay. Okay, why are you crying? Let me just, you know what? Maybe everybody's not from a rough inner city like me. Maybe the littlest things will knock somebody over, but I'm like, Shanae-Nay terrorize y'all that much that is really Shanae-Nay of all people? Girl, bye. Rachel is making some leeway with Clayton until we get to this part where, but wait, before we get to there, I don't ever have to see these two kiss again a day in my life. The kiss for me was gross. And I don't know what it is about kissing because I enjoy it, right? I just don't like seeing it. I don't know why. It just seems like one of the grossest things. Because when Rachel and Clayton are kissing, like the tongue was just, Clayton put that tongue in that girl's mouth and she's like sucking his tongue. And then the camera is like zooming in on their saliva swapping. And I'm like, whoo, I don't ever need to see that again a day in my life. Please, let's just, The Bachelor, why don't you go back to doing what y'all was doing in the 1920s when this show was good? Just let the people lean in and then just cut to something else. I don't need to see the Bachelor shoving his tongue into a woman's mouth that is like 20 years younger than him. When are we ever going to get a majority of age-appropriate women on a show with a bachelor of a particular age? Yeah, guys, it's weird. It's weird that these 23-year-old women are vying for the attention of this man in his 30s. It's not realistic. It's not realistic. The 23-year-old is trying to get married to somebody in their 20s. That person is wealthy and they're secure in the bag. They're going to give you 2 babies and get out. And they're going to have that nice alimony and that child support. That's the only reason. And not every woman can be that, okay? Not every woman is built to be a basketball wife or a football wife. A baseball wife. Is it worse for the base? Yeah, they got a little drug problem. Never mind. Athlete wives, professional athlete wives are going through it. But they're going through it with a nice little income, right? Not every woman is built to do that. But if we're being real, no 23-year-old is trying to marry this, working class guy in his 30s. It's not realistic. She's going out with you because she wants to go to nice restaurants that the 24-year-old boy that she really likes cannot afford to take her to. She wants a new Bottega bag, but the 24-year-old boyfriend that she's a server with at Applebee's can't afford that. So she goes out with you. She's not trying to marry you unless you guys are evangelical. That's a story for another day. But we gotta be realistic. Every woman watching this show knows, we know what's happening here. Can we get a realistic love story? I feel like the time for The Bachelor and The Bachelorette to be a realistic love story, I think it's done. I think we're getting into the Jersey Shore, side of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. I think we're going to be messy for a very long time on this show. I feel like the love stories are out and the mess is in. We're about to become Flavor of Love over here. You know what I mean? It's about to get what was it? Rock of Love. Do y'all remember Rock of Love with Brett Michaels? That's where we're going. I feel like the love stories are done, guys. When you tune into The Bachelor and Bachelorette, know you're here for scamming and mess. That's where we're at now. I think that time is over. Man, is the Rock of Love on any streaming services? That was such a good show. Oh, they were messy and ghetto on that show. I miss it. Remember when Brett hit his... Let me stop. I'm going down memory lane. That was a good show. Oh, my youth was fun. I had a good time. Anyway, Mara. Let's get into Mara this episode. Mara was having a breakdown, wasn't she? But Mara, I feel like a lot of where you're at is because of the decisions that you have made on this show. Why, when you have like 3 minutes with Clayton, do you feed him poutine? Why are you feeding him poutine when you need to be feeding him punani? What are you doing? You got 3 minutes with the dude. You're like, oh, you want some poutine? Give you a taste of Canada. Give him some punani. Give him a taste of coochie. What are you doing? Like, this is why you're in this situation. And Clayton is like eating these fries and like cream is coming out of his mouth. And then you think you're going to make out after that? Girl, wake up. You are the reason why you were in this situation. You should have if you want to feed him something, feed him some strawberries and be like, oh, catch the strawberries, something. You got to lead with your coochie on this show because Clayton just wants to bang everybody, get a nice little check and get on. He's not trying to get a wife either. If you are trying to make it to the end of this season, if you are trying to make it with this fan base so you can leave this show with some nice followers so that when the Bachelor data girl, I forget her name, but I like her. I follow her. When she does the data, she sees how much your followers have grown. You got to put in work. You're not putting in work. You're doing like dumb stuff that you do in the real world. This is a reality TV show. You have to go the extra mile. You got to think this through. You got to already know what you're going to do on the show before you even get on the show. By the time you leave the audition office at ABC for the casting of the show, you need to be in your car writing down your notes. What are you going to do? You come in the show, you have no plan. You dating like this is the real world. Like you dating a 30-year-old guy that got some damn sense. Girl, no. You're on a reality TV show. You need to be scamming, okay? You need to be scamming. And the only way you can scam these bachelors to get to the end is you got to scam with some coochie. That's why Rachel is where she's at. Every time Rachel is sitting down with Clayton, she is straddling him. She is sucking on that big tongue. Let's move on. I saw a little something, Clayton. But that's where she's at. That's what she's doing. You're not doing the same thing. You're falling apart. It's because I'm 32. It's because you're boring. It's because you're boring. Being 32 has nothing to do with it. What are you doing? Not enough. What are these women? What are the men on this show? When are you guys going to take accountability that you are not doing what needs to be done? He's talking to her again for the third time. Get up. Get up. Go talk to him. Make a scene. Do something. Like, I'm so tired of these people not putting in the work and getting upset that they are not making it far. I think I'm going to teach a seminar. I think that's another way for me to get another stream of income. I'm going to have to do it because y'all are not making sense of this young girl. These young girls are doing what they need to do. They know what he wants. They're giving it to him. What are you doing? You want some poutine? You freeing him poutine? Anyway, that was your choice. Anything from Canada. What does Canada have? You could have don't they got like molasses, maple candies or something? Feed him a maple candy and be like, oh, is that sweet? Here's something else that's sweet. And jump on that man and start grinding on him or something. That's how you have to lead on this show. Have you not watched the other seasons? Y'all come on this show unrehearsed, unresearched, and y'all just feel like y'all just going fake it till you make it to the end. No, do your homework. Flip this show. They're going to exploit the hell out of you. You might as well get something out of the deal. Wake up. Y'all too busy hating on Shanae-Nay. Y'all should have been following her lead. Marlena and another girl's name who I forgot got cut. I'm not shocked that Marlena got cut. Before I get into it, let me acknowledge this super chat from Caitlin. Caitlin Weaver said they got to take advice from Hannah Ann. Let's talk about it. Bag alert, major bag alert. Thank you, Hannah Ann, for taking my advice. When I saw that video, I said, work. Mother is proud. Mother is proud. She did what she needed to do, and I'm very proud. She's dating a Super Bowl champion, right? Was that the Bengals? He was on the Rams. Yeah, he was on the Rams. Mute this from your husbands. Don't let them hear me talk about football and messing this up. Anyway, you got a Super Bowl champion of a boyfriend. She's never going back to Bachelor Nation. How do you go back to Bachelor Nation after that? You're dating a multimillionaire and he's young. If he don't blow out them knees or them ankles, he gonna be in that league for a minute. Oh, major bag alert. Major bag. He got one Super Bowl ring, girl. One Super Bowl ring, and he's stationed in LA. Be smart. Be smart. A Hollywood starlet is circling him. Do what you need to do. Be smart. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll tell you what to do. I can't give all my secrets away here. Thank you, Caitlin, for the super chat. Cha-ching! Thank you, sis. Proud of you, Hannah Ann. Proud of you. Marlena. I was disappointed that she left, that, Colton did not give Clayton. Same thing. Like, let's be real. They casted him because they wanted straight Colton. Let's be real. Same guy, just attracted to a different sex. Anyway, I was disappointed when she left. I was not shocked because she spent so much time on this show being the den mother that she took on a role that Clayton could not see her out of. And she put herself in that position. Marlena, the way you were moving on the show, you put yourself in this position. So you're sitting there crying. And I don't feel any remorse for you because you had the best shot out of everybody. Marlena had the best shot of making it to the end out of any other woman on that show. Race aside, athlete on athlete love is strong. It's stronger than crackhead love. Let me tell you something. Them athletes get together. That sports mess binds them like nothing else. when she was leading with that, when she was, on her one-on-ones, the mini one-on-ones with Clayton, she was doing so well. Then you fell into this den mother role. You're comforting people, you're giving advice, you're in groups being shady, clicking up with people. What are you doing? What are you doing? You had the best shot out of anybody. His eyes lit up when y'all sat down and started talking about sports. That athlete on athlete love is strong. It is binding. You mess that up by falling back, focusing on being a den mother when you could have been at the end and you could have made history. You had the best shot. You had the best shot. I was so disappointed. I was like, girl, it's going to be you. It's going to be you. Keep on doing that loving basketball talk to him. I'm telling y'all, anybody who went to school with athletes, y'all know, especially them track girls and them basketball guys, or the track girls and the football guys, baby, or them softball girls that everybody thought was a lesbian, all of a sudden marrying a football player, and now she in the NFL cheering with all them damn kids. Athlete on athlete love, strong. It's strong. You had the best shot. And now look at you. On Paradise. Good luck. I'm so sorry, girl. Good luck on Paradise. Yikes. Good luck. So now we're in Croatia. Hvar. Is this where the cheese come from? Is it? And that's Hvar tea. But is that where the cheese come from? Is that the thing? Yeah. Anyway, Croatia is beautiful. To the people in the chat who look like me. Hello, family. Would I be safe traveling there? It just looks so magical. Let me know if you've been there and you look like me. Let me know. Let me know. Or is it safe for me if I look like this and I got like an American flag on my chest? Let me know. Let me know if I got to make sure they hear this accent before I approach any place. Let me know. Because it looks so beautiful. I would love to go, but gotta be safe. Gotta be safe. The resume that this nation sends out to the rest of the world about my people ain't good. It ain't good. Are there real question? Are there any one-on-one dates left? Because why was Marva breaking down over not getting a one-on-one date? I'm like, aren't there? This can't be the end. I know Hometowns is coming up, but there's a lot of broads still here. So somebody is going to, like, there has to be more one-on-one dates available. I don't know why Marva was breaking down when Sarah got that one-on-one. She gets another one. Oh. No, it's fine. You should enjoy it. Be happy. How can she be happy? You're crying and falling apart in front of her about her getting another one-on-one date. Are they done? Or do you think that you're done? Speaking of Mara being done, I think that Mara switched from, falling apart about being the oldest on this show at 32. Girl, you have no idea. You better enjoy that. I'm telling you. 30 to 33, sometimes 35, the hottest you will ever be in your entire life. The hottest you will ever be in your entire life. You better stop crying over that 23-year-old and enjoy this time. You won't get it back. You won't get it back. Anyway, she was falling apart about Sarah, right? But I think she switched gears because she knew that her and Clayton just didn't have it, right? She was trying a lot when they were, doing that warrior mess with in Croatia, and why do they keep this theme going on? Why in The Bachelor and The Bachelorette now do we have this Game of Thrones theme and every episode when we're getting close to hometowns? Have you noticed that? Like right in the few episodes to hometown area, there's this Game of Thrones scenes where people are, the contestants are made to fight each other and eat gross things. I don't know why that is. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know who threw that in there and just had to have it every season. It doesn't make sense. Another thing that didn't make sense, no shade, I'm not hating on the ladies here, but that's the first time that I've ever seen a woman, the Croatian warrior lady who was directing everything. That's the first time I've ever seen a woman with Justin Bieber's prepubescent hair. Remember that he had that, the Caucasian boys back in the day used to get it when they had the bowl cut, but they would wear that hat and they would flip the hair up to give a little side wave, a side little bang. That's the first time I've ever seen a woman in that. I didn't know that women wore that too. Interesting. Interesting. Who was I talking about? Mara. I think she switched gears from vying over Clayton and crying about Sarah. I think she switched gears from doing that to now being the bone carrier of the season, right? Because since she knows that she's probably not getting picked by Clayton, being the bone carrier will give her more screen time and will give her a storyline. And I think she switched gears from going after him to trying to make a name for herself on this show. Smart, right? The thing about it is the switch happened so quick and you did so much so quickly, it's giving desperate, right? You should have like leaned into it, but I feel like you realized that you probably wouldn't make it through another cocktail party, so you started doing all this now. Not hating, should have made the switch a little earlier, but you know what? You figured it out and you got on track. Good for you. Another thing, I just want to say this to everybody, 30 plus, right? You will never look good fighting with somebody a decade younger than you. Right? I said this before. You just never look at. I don't pay anybody younger than, like, especially a decade younger than me, dust. What am I doing? What am I doing? Like, what do I look like fighting with somebody I could have babysat? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And Mara just was looking real ridiculous on this show, just being so butthurt about Sarah that you had to like sabotage her or try to sabotage her date with Clayton. I will say this though. I was not sure if what Mara said wasn't the truth or if she embellished. Here is why. When Sarah was on her date with Clayton, her one-on-one with Clayton, Clayton asked her, he was just like, do you believe that you can be, engaged or married to me at the end of this? And she like didn't answer. Did you notice that she didn't answer? She was like, oh, wow. Why would somebody say, oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. Why would somebody see that? Wow. Oh, yeah. When I found out you were the Bachelor, like I was so excited because I came here for you, like for real. Yeah, I want you, like, I can see myself with you. Why would somebody say that? I'm sorry. You never said. She never said, yes, I came here to get engaged with you. Like I came here to be your wife. You kept on saying you can see a future. But you didn't say anything about an engagement, which makes me think that she's not going to be picked at the end. Because this show wants results. They want an engagement. And if you are not going to say yes, if you can't even give a definitive yes now, I don't think the show is going to allow you to be picked later. So that is the only thing that made me believe Mara just a bit. I was like, was she telling the truth? Because initially I thought that she was just in there lying, trying to take Sarah down. At your big age, you're trying to take down a 23-year-old girl. Lame. This episode should have been named Lamest of the Lames. Like, what are y'all doing? What are these ladies doing on this show? 23, and you battling with her. You just never look good. Because everybody expects you at your big age to know better, so you do better, right? But if you're getting down in a prepubescent gutter with a 23-year-old, you are the only one that looks ridiculous. You are the only one who looks ridiculous. Because no shade, you expect this from somebody 23. You're not expecting it from somebody 32. Still don't know if you were lying though, Mara. I don't know, because of the way Sarah answered. And it seems like Mara was probably telling the truth because Sarah is about to become the new Shanae-Nay, according to that trailer, next week's trailer. So who knows? Before I close out, does anybody know why Clayton was so apprehensive with Rachel? When he was talking to Rachel and he was just like, we're getting close to hometowns. I need to know if you're all in, if you're serious about me. And she was like, oh my goodness, what are you saying? Why are you acting like this? You're getting in your head. Did something happen to make him think that? Because where did that come from all of a sudden? Like they were really close. They were making out. And then now you're just like, wait, because she's trying to kiss him. He's like, hold up, wait. We're getting to hometowns. Are you going to be, is your family going to be okay with me? Like, where is this coming from? Y'all were so close. So something had to happen. in the middle of that to make him all of a sudden apprehensive about Rachel, the lady who was just sucking on his tongue. We missed out on something. We missed out on something. Hannah Brown 2.0. Let's get into her. Homegirl realized that she was falling behind. Homegirl realized that she did not have enough screen time. So she did this clock in a tower thing because she wanted to secure an audition for The Bachelorette. I don't know if she's going to get this role because she looks so much like Hannah, but she solidified for me the reason why she was on here, because what in the hell is this clock and tower date? Clayton, meet me at the tower. I'm so scared. I can't believe I'm saying this, but women, we can manipulate like no other. Don't tell the men I said that. But anyway, she was doing all that to say that she's falling in love with him. How? What time have y'all spent together? Clayton, oh, this makes me so happy. Really? Y'all don't even talk. But I see what you're doing, sis. I'm not mad. Come on this show with the plan. She had a plan. I think she fell back a bit because she got comfortable with the ladies, and they started to become besties and hang by the pool. You forget your plan when you start getting a little bit comfortable. I think she's making herself uncomfortable and enacting the plan that she originally started out on, which was at least getting a Bachelorette audition. And I think she earned it tonight. That's all I wanted to say. SL, thank you for the super chat. Cha-ching! Same like Sydney Hightower from Peter's season, engaged to a 49-year-old. He's got a 40 million deal, potentially 95 million. Oh, Sydney Hightower. Yes, Sydney Hightower. Yes. Come on, women, wake up. Wake up. And stand up. Thank you, SL. Let me make sure I got all my super chats. I got my one from Caitlin. Okay, let me get some of your older comments. Y'all know how we do. Older comments, middle of the chat comments, and then I'll get to the end. And we will wrap it up because I got Love is Blind coming up after this. So I'm doing 2 episodes, so I need to give time to that. But you guys are important as well. I'm not rushing. Yolande said, love you, Nikki and Mama Star. I had to take a Bachelor break, but love your recaps. Thank you, Yolande, for being here. Ashley says, I think I started Nikki's review. Oh, thank you. I got that one. Did I subconsciously pick that one again? Because I love the comment. I think so. Let me get some. Irene said, when is the Women Tell All being filmed? I don't know. Let me look it up. That's what Google is for. When is the Bachelor Women Tell All being filmed? Question mark. Oh. Okay. See, why I gotta get through all of this? Give me the question. Give me the answer. This article has the title of when it's going to be filmed, and they didn't give me no information. Oh, I did all that. I don't know. If you guys know in the chat, let me know. Let me and Irene know, because I did all that research and I got nothing. Amiriel, hey boo, said, I think those were tears of relief and happiness because Shanae was finally gone. I get that, but I'm like, why does she have that much control over your emotions? It was just weird to me. Like Shanae, it was just weird to me. It was weird. Weak in the knees, that's what it is. Stand up. Weak in the knees. Amiria also said Shanae brought a really negative vibe and they were probably emotionally exhausted, hence crying. I I can understand. I will give you that. I will give you that. And I understand the cheering and the popping on the bottles. I get it, but it was just like all of that for her. Y'all proved her point. Y'all proved her point. No, I didn't actually. There is Marlena roasting the show or other people roasting Marlena. Because although I did not like how Marlena acted, some of the things that she did this season, that's my girl. I ain't gonna let nobody drag her. So is she doing roasting? Let me know. Me either. I didn't like it. I just felt like it maybe, maybe it's just because of this is the idea that I have her, but I don't know her, right? I just felt like it was beneath her. I felt like that was so beneath Marlena, and that just disappointed me. Yeah, Invisible Hiccup said it's a slobberiness and the sound. I think gross with Clayton's kiss with Rachel. It was just too much. I was like, is she sucking his tongue? I don't need to see this. I don't need to see this. Such a good show. Rock of Love, Flavor of Love. I love New York. Let me tell you something. VH1 was in their bag when they made those shows. They started to go downhill with I Love Ray J. The reason why was because like sexual assaults were happening, or alleged sexual assaults, and people were getting hooked on drugs on that show. That set was just messy. I wish they would have just kept on giving us Flavor of Love and A Rock of Love and I Love New York, because those were some good shows. Yeah, I think so too, Ashley. Ashley says social media opportunities have ruined any realness The Bachelor has had. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. Like now that they know that so much money can be made off of this show, outside of this show, I think it's just we're gonna have scams and mess from here on out. Listen to my girl Shonda. Shonda said, thanks everyone for joining a NikkiStar Live. Please like and subscribe for more great content. Please, please, please. And thank you. Tracy, the NikkiStar TV General, said, follow Nikki on Instagram so you never miss a live. And she put my Instagram link in the comments. Thank you so much, Tracy. I am going to watch it, Yolande. I'm definitely going to watch the Bridgerton dating show. I liked it. I like the trailer. I'm here for it, especially with the black lead. How can I not? How can I not? How can I not? Miss Pearl Sugar said, Nikki, you're being generous about dating like a 30-year-old with good sense. I'm talking about the women. I ain't talking about the men. We just gotta get what we can get. Like, the bar is always in hell for the men. It is what it is. Miss Brown Sugar also said the stench of desperation was strong from Mara. What about why do you want a man who's only chasing after the youngest one? Right? Which actually I don't think he is exclusively. I don't think so either. But I think she just felt intimidated because not only did Sarah point out how much older than her she was, she also, roasted her, made her feel bad about it. And I think Mara she's been offended since then, and she's always had a bone to pick with Sarah since then. So I think that's what it is. Very true, Adriana. Mara is being a pick me and still not getting picked. Being a pick me never works in your favor. Never works in her favor. There we go. There we go. There we go, Dr. M. There we go. She absolutely glowed up, and I'm very proud of her. She is never going back to Bachelor Nation. Good for her. Good for her. Them Bachelor Nation men, problems. A lot of them got problems. Thank you, Lisa, for stopping by. I hope so. I hope she learned a little something. I don't think so either, but I do think that she was the best pick. I don't think that she was into him, which is probably why she was more focused on the relationship she made with the women in the house. But I think she was the best pick. I think she was the best pick. athlete on athlete love is strong. And you be like, oh my God, he wants her, but it's not about that, right? You've seen some of them athlete couples, and you're like, oh my God, I had no idea. But it's the fact that they have that athleticism in common. It's something about them sports couples. So we will never understand it if you're not in that sports world. But that love is strong, unbreakable, unbreakable. Dr. Rim said, my sis and cousin went there and loved it. Okay, this is about Croatia. They had no problem, but maybe it could be because they were in a large group of 9 ladies and 2 guys. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. But I'm glad to hear at least, somebody had somebody who looks like me had a good time. Hey Max Data, how you doing? SL said, I don't really like Mara. Sarah has said that Mara started the roast against her, saying things about. Really? I was going to say, why didn't they put that in the show? But I know why they didn't put it in the show. Ciao. Hey, Shanae-Nay said, I have no clue what's going on. I haven't watched this season at all. I'm going to be honest, you're not missing much. I'm making this sound a lot better than what it actually is. But that's why we're here, to have a good time. To have a good time. Adriana said, which episodes of The Love is Blind are you recapping? Just episode 1 and 2. If you've joined and you've binged the season, please don't spoil. We're going to act like we've all only watched episode 1 and 2. I'll do 3 and 4. I'll probably do 3 and 4 tomorrow, and then 5 and 6 on Friday, and then finish recapping the season next week. But I just wanted to give people time to watch it. People who haven't watched it, time to watch it. By the time you get to, my live, people say, oh, I didn't know it was on. Let me go check it out and be caught up. You know what I mean? So I'm going to break it up like that, but probably either tomorrow or Thursday, I'll do episode 3 and 4. But I'm just going by, 2 episodes just to give people time to watch if they haven't already. Okay, thank you, Simply Simone. Simply Simone said it would be filmed around this time since hometowns are coming up. Oh, so how about The Woman Tell All? Did that happen already? Wait, is it Marlena or Mara? Simply Simone said apparently the jokes that Marlena made were racially motivated. Oh God, I hope it wasn't Marlena and got cut from the episode, and that's why she put what apology? Simply Simone, send me the apology. What apology? Ciao. Thank you, El Boogie. Okay, Hulu. Oh, I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch. If that is the first reality TV show you ever watch, you started off good. You started off at the high point of reality TV. You started off at the high point. Ashley said, I never thought about it, but the Bachelor Nation men don't ever date up after the show like the women. Do they? No. There was one, he dated a soap opera star. Are they still together? He was the Bachelor. Society is a mess. But he was the Bachelor that everybody was like harping on because he was thick. You know what I mean? They kept on talking about how thick he was. And later he said that he was having like body issues because of the show. What is his name? He was the thick white guy with the curly hair. He married one of them girls that was on like All My Children or something like that. But that's the only guy I can think of. No! I was wrong about her. I was wrong. It's so sad, Marlena, because you don't look like, or the first impression of you is not that you're that girl. But you are. The Marlena that I had in my head would never do something like that. And then I will say, I started to see a different side of her during that roast. It was very uncomfortable for me to watch her like that because I never thought that she was that girl. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I am. A lot of you told me about Love is Blind Brazil, and I will definitely check it out. I'm doing the Japanese one as well. I'm doing a Japanese one. I just have 2 shows that I have to finish. I have to finish Love is Blind. I haven't caught up because, the new episodes aren't out yet. But I also have to finish All My Friends Are Dead. Oh, is it All My Friends or All of Us? All of Us Are Dead. So good. So good. So good. When I'm done with that, I'll hop into Brazil. And I have to finish up Miami, the Real Housewives of Miami. I'm going to be doing that one probably next week, but we're going to catch up on all of those. I'm so disappointed. Thank you, Simply Simone. I'm so disappointed in Marlena. I'm so disappointed in Marlena. Like, really, girl? Oh my gosh. This is her apology. I would like to say that Sarah and I have spoken about this privately as her feelings were what I was concerned about at the time. I needed a moment to gather myself and truly understand how the context of my joke could harm the Asian community. Oh my gosh, we don't need it. Black and Asian people have been going through it. Oh my gosh, we don't need it. Oh my God, as a woman of color myself. Why are you calling yourself a woman of color? You Black. This might be the problem. As a woman of color myself that has dealt with microaggressions pertaining to my culture, my intention was never to hurt anyone. And I see that my comment did just that. I perpetrated a dangerous stereotype. And because of that, I want to truly apologize to all that were offended and hurt by such an ignorant and cruel comment. This is not my character and this is not my heart. I have been impacted by the many individuals that have reached out and held me accountable by sharing their experiences. I will learn, I will grow, and I will do better. What did she say? Now I need to know what she said. Now I need to know what she said. And it happens all the time, right? But it's always shocking to me when a marginalized community attacks another marginalized community. Like, you know how this feels. What are you doing? But child, that's a lie for a different day. It's just always so weird to me. Like, you know how that feels. So why would you do that? Hurt people. Maybe that's what it is. But what did she say? Oh my. Oh, Wells dated up too. But Wells was cute. He was going to get something. A-lister. Listen. Is Wells fully Caucasian? Because Wells is tanned all the time. Let me know. Bob. Is that what his name is? Bob? I think you're right, B Fly Dick. I think it's Bob. Oh, they're divorced. Oh. Never like when a couple breaks up, but they just seem so in love. They were always on Entertainment Tonight. Wonder what happened. Oh no, Marlena comes off super annoying, to be honest, on the talking. Oh no, Marlena, you don't look like that. Darn it. I'm so disappointed. He messed that up so quick. I was so disappointed in him. He messed that up so quick. Is it on a streaming service up, people? Or is that another one I got to find? Let me know. Because I know the new season was coming out, but I don't know what happened to it. So good. All of Us Are Dead is so good. Like every episode, just whoo, good. Good. Okay. I'll check out Inventing Anna. What's up, Nasby? Nasby said, hey, Nikki in chat. I haven't watched this season and don't plan to, but I've been lurking and watching. I'm here to support the live. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's coming. That's coming. I just have so much saved on Netflix that I just cannot get to it. But the way people are talking about it, I'm like, I might have to bump that up. I might have to bump that up. Oh, really, AJ? I never noticed that. AJ said all the black and biracial women on The Bachelor call themselves women of color. It's so weird. But is it weird or is it normal for Bachelor? You know, for like the Bachelor and Bachelorette casting, right? We know who they're casting, right? Is it weird? Hmm. Oh gosh, what? Marlena. Oh my God. I'm so shocked and disappointed. I just never thought that she was this girl. Ah, how old is she? Wait a minute. Mm-mm. Wait, I think I have her age on here. How old is Marlena? Something not, the math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. Do I have her age? Hold on, let me put this comment down. Darn it, I don't have her age. Oh wait, let me move if I can remove my banner. Let me see. 30. Oh, Marlena, no, no. At 30? You know what? Maybe people just grow up. No, I can't make excuses for the black girl. I saw myself going. I already caught myself. I already caught myself. Y'all don't got to get me together. I caught myself. Oh, disappointed. I'm disappointed. Damn. Oh, Marlena, Marlena, Marlena. Anyway, you might not be making it to paradise. Bag just burnt. You burnt that bag up. Tracy, thank you so much. Says shout out to the NikkiStar replay gang. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share the channel to your social media. Thank you so much, Star Family. Thank you for joining me. Oh, you guys are telling me to watch Bel Air. I'll check that out too. Was it? Oh, was it filmed in Philly at all? Let me know. Okay. Nasby said the PR people probably recommended that they publicly claim women of color. The woman of color label to be more relatable. I can see that being the angle. My mom is child, she is doing the most of that packaging tape in the background. Like you wrapping up somebody we kidnapped. Let me get this super chat from SL. Thank you, SL. Sent the clip. Sent the clip on Instagram. Hold on. Hold on, SL. Up on his season, so he brought Sarah. My little Asian persuasion, okay? One thing's for certain and two things for damn sure. If Clayton ends up with Sarah, at least we know he gonna get a happy ending. Oh, no! Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How do you do? See, this is. Didn't we have this conversation? I told you, people who are not like naturally funny or like trained comedians, you cannot get up. Look at me talking. You cannot get up and just do this and think it's easy, because a lot of people think that just saying mean things is comedy. Like, it's so, I'm telling you guys, it's so weird how people who are not funny, not comedians, not like trained comedic actors or not performers get up, like do stand up, get up on a platform and just try to make these jokes, but it's just insults. What? I would never. nothing about that was funny. Nothing about that was funny. It was so harsh. Marlena, I can't believe you did that. I cannot believe you did that. Oh my. That's why I feel like if you are not a comic, like a seasoned professional comedian, don't try to roast. That because a lot of people watch roasts, and to be honest with you, a lot of the roasts are just like mean, nasty, and insults, which is why even if you call yourself a comedian, you can tell who's funny and who's not really funny, right? Because at the end of your joke or your roast, I should be laughing. If I'm not laughing, you didn't do your job. So you're probably not what you say you are, right? But this is like so many people who do not have that gift or are not trained. And like it's an art form. Comedy is an art form. And if you're not trained in that, you get up on whatever platform you're on and you think that insults or like shock stuff is what's going to get people. Because I know she probably rehearsed that, right? She had to. And I know she thought that, this penis one, when I put the penis and say happy ending, Asian persuasion, that's going to get them going. Well, it got us going in the wrong direction. Marlena. Yikes. 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 Oh. Whoo. That was rough. I'm telling you guys, I'm going through a lot right now because I just never thought Marlena was that girl. I didn't think she had it in her. Whoo. Ooh. Ooh. I am. Whoo, child. Oh. That is something else. Right? I'm flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted. Real talk. Real talk. There's nothing to say. And you started off with my Asian persuasion. So we knew where the joke was going. Racism. God, Jesus. Listen, I'm gonna be real. Let's just talk to anybody who want to do this, right? At little comedy note. If you are going to do like a punching joke, right? Always punch up. Always don't punch to side, don't punch aside, don't punch down. Always punch up. No shade. Shout out to my white subscribers. Can always go white. You can always go white because at the end of the day, they still on top, right? So you can always punch up. You cannot punch to the side and you cannot punch down. It never works. It never works. Many people have tried and they all have failed. It never works. Oh, Jesus. Whew, girl. And you started off with my Asian persuasion. So you set the audience up to go down this road. I got to get off of here. I'm so disappointed. Oh, yikes. You're supposed to be on a different level. You're an Olympian. I wish I would never got that tea. I'm so upset. I am so upset. Like that's the thing, Shonda. It can even if you think it's funny, punching, you gotta punch up. You gotta those jokes, when you're doing punching jokes, they always gotta land on a white community. I'm just being honest. They always have to land on a white community because at the end of the day, nothing you say will affect them. Like, listen, white subscribers, your feelings will get hurt. I understand that. But you still hold power and privilege. You cannot do that to another marginalized community that is going through the same damn thing. Because then you're putting yourself in a place where you are not, right? And then if retaliation happens, then you put your marginalized community, the things that you go through, you put that in there as a way of defense. But you cannot do that because if you're using that as a way of defense, that means that you know what that feels like. So there's no excuse. It'll never be funny. Punching down, it'll never work. It'll never be funny. Oh my God. Nas B says, so many people think that punching down is funny. Even older popular comedians get upset when they get called out for it and asked to take accountability and grow. Right? Because they're like, oh, it's PC culture. No, nobody, knew that you were saying those jokes in that club in like Illinois with 30 people. But now you're taking that same material that went over in that area and you're putting on a public platform and you expect nobody to have an issue with it, especially when you're talking about a community that has gone through hell and back. Leave the Black community alone. Leave the Asian community alone. You know what? Because some of them are white. I don't know how to break up the Latino community. I'm going to go with Mexican. Because I live in LA, so that's like the most Hispanic people that I see going through it. I feel like the white ones are okay. The El Salvadorians, I don't really, let me know. But leave the Mexican community alone. Leave the Native American community alone. Don't you dare touch the LGBTQ community. Oh, baby, don't do it. It's sad to say, always go white. Always go white or male. White or male. Those jokes will always work. Anything, the disabled community, don't even do it like that. It just, because everybody does not have equality. Everybody does not have privilege, right? We all have certain privileges, but nobody has the privilege of white men. You just don't. You just don't, right? So they're not going to be affected by your jokes. Feelings will be hurt. Yes, feelings is not racism. Feelings is not genocide. Feelings are not, your hurt feelings does not equal patriarchy. They'll be fine. That's where you go. I'm telling y'all, I'm disappointed. I am beyond disappointed. Let's end with something positive. Bettina said, I'm excited for the NBC, The Courtship. It's giving Bridgerton and The Bachelorette. Absolutely. My mom and that packaging tape. They got a Black woman to start the series off as the lead Black woman. Plus, women of color deserve love, fairy tales too. Bachelor, take note. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Daryl said, oof, girl, not that bad joke in 2022. And she thought she ate too. Sure did. Sure did. It's clicking, but it's clicking down. Daryl. It's clicking down. And especially like, do you watch the news? Like the Asian community? Like why? Like if I was looking for a joke to punch down and looking for a community to punch down on, I would not be going after the Black community or the Asian community right now. Like read the freaking room. Read the freaking room. Or the Jewish community. Like those are the don't ever make a joke about them unless you're a part of that community. But especially now, read the freaking room. Especially now. Read the room. Sad. Anyway, thank you so much, Daryl, for that comment that got me to laugh again and bring this chat up a little brighter. I hate to end on this note, but got to get out of here. Got to get ready for Love Is Blind. Disappointed in Marlena. I didn't know it was that bad. Do better. Do better. There's just no excuse, to be honest with you. Child, give me too much of behind the scenes. There's just no excuse. Not a millennial, you know better. Like you're a 30-year-old Black woman in America, I just can't, there's no excuse. So unfortunate, absolutely unfortunate. Like the rest of this season, my God, today has this been dry as bones, dry bones. But I hope that I was able to, give you guys something interesting to laugh about or talk about. Hope you had some fun in this chat. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm about to hop into Love Is Blind in about 30 or so minutes. Join me there if you watch the show, if you want to hang out some more. Again, thank you all for supporting me, especially when I had, took a break to deal with the passing of my aunt. It means so much to me because I was nervous about that. I was nervous about losing you guys. And, you all stuck around and you still continue to support some of my older videos too. And I absolutely appreciate it. It makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing, that I'm doing something that people enjoy and want to come back to. Makes a girl feel good. Thank you for all of your support. Love you much, Star Fam. I will see you soon for something else. Bye. Oh, she's... Damn, Marlena.